Tariffs and birthright citizenship. Again, your top D.C. daily headlines for August 1. Breaking overnight, another twist and turn in President Trump's tariffs. His worldwide reciprocal tariffs did not go into effect after the White House said midnight was the hard deadline for new trade deals. The president signing a new executive order postponing the tariffs to August 7 and pushing new tariffs from 10% to as high as 41%. Also new overnight, the president kicking up tariffs today on Canada from 25% to 35%, but most Canadian products are exempt under a previous deal. Can President Trump end birthright citizenship? This is back in court again today. Now, a month ago, the Supreme Court ruled that most of the time, federal judges cannot block a president's executive order across the whole country when only one or more people or groups challenge it. But not always. Lower courts have since ruled some lawsuits filed to stop the president from denying citizenship to people born in the United States to parents who are not citizens, even though the Constitution says everyone born on U.S. soil is automatically given U.S. citizenship. This is now working its way up to an appeals court today. That appeals court ruling from today's hearing could open the door for the Supreme Court to hear a case specifically about ending birthright citizenship. If you have student loan debt and you pay on the SAVE program, your loan balance just got bigger overnight. The Trump administration restarting interest accrual on those loans starting today. Now, former President Biden had paused interest on SAVE program repayments in July of last year. Most of the 8 million SAVE borrowers, though, are still in forbearance, meaning that monthly payments are not due, but the balance will still be getting bigger because the loans are now accruing interest again. Well, overnight while you're sleeping, another twist and turn in President Trump's tariffs. So some of them have been postponed, others have been increased.
All right, critics say the U.S. economy will take a hit, but President Trump says the new tariffs will make America rich. So Doug Luzader is live this morning from Washington. And Doug, these are some historic new U.S. tariffs affecting just about every nation.
Well, and there's been something of another delay here in that the tariffs, yes, I guess technically went into effect on Monday, but they're not going to start collecting, overnight at midnight. But they're not going to start collecting them for another week to give Customs and Border Protection more time to, I suppose, work out the logistics of collecting all of this. At the same time, we see some carve-outs, some that don't quite fit into that big bucket. Notably, Mexico got a 90-day reprieve while talks continue with that country. Canada got some additional tariffs thrown on them because the president says they're not doing enough to crack down on the illegal drug trade. And those tariffs, interestingly enough, will actually kick in. They actually did kick in at midnight. But for most other countries, there's another week now as they work out exactly how this collection process is going to work.
Well, the president had said August 1 meant August 1 and that countries should know that the deadline was the deadline. Do we know why some of them were pushed? And the tariffs on Canada, does it have anything to do with the president's disappointment that Canada intends to recognize a Palestinian state?
Well, the president initially indicated that that might impact talks and then said no, that this has to do with the impact on the drug trade.
All right. Well, Doug Luzader, thanks for the update this morning. We appreciate it. We'll see you in the next hour.
Thank you.